Hey everybody, welcome to another guitar tutorial with your man, Shawn Tompkins. Today we're going to be covering Shawnny Cash, Don't Take Your Guns to Town. Let's get right into it, okay? You're going to need an A chord, you're going to need an E major chord, and you're going to need a D major chord. If you don't know how to play those, go learn them and come on back. I cover them in depth on one of my other videos, cover of the Rolling Stone. They use the same chords, A, E, and D. So go learn those, come back. If you already know them, let's jump right into it. It starts off with just playing the root of each chord. So you're just playing the A. You don't necessarily need to fret it. I always do, just in case you make a mistake, especially playing live. That way, if you do play more than just the root note, you're just playing another note in the chord and it's not as noticeable. But if you weren't fretting it and you were just playing it like that and you accidentally played the note underneath, it's going to sound like junk. So I just fret it just for peace of mind. And it starts 1, 2, 3, 4, and the A plays on the 1 and the 3. So the root on the 1 and the 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. A young cowboy named Billy Joe grew restless on the farm. Okay, and you play the A twice, and then you go to the E once and back to the A. A young cowboy named Billy Joe grew E on the farm. A boy filled with wanderlust, back to E, who really meant no A. Okay? Those are the first two measures. You do the same thing twice. So 2A, 1E, 1A. Do that whole thing twice. A young cowboy named Billy Joe grew restless on the farm. A boy filled with wanderlust who really meant no harm. And then you go up to D. He packed his bags and shined his boots in. And then back to A. Combed his dark hair down for 2. But his mother cried as he walked out, A. And in D, don't take your guns, D, to town. A, son, leave your guns, D, at home. Bill, don't, down to E, take your guns to town. And it starts into the shuffle, kind of that chugga tune that Shawnny Cash and the Tennessee 3 were known for. Don't take your guns to town, son, leave your guns at home. Bill, don't take your guns to town. And this is really essential for playing that Shawnny Cash kind of sound, is you want to play the root note, boom, chicka, boom, chicka, boom, chicka, boom, chicka, boom. Make sure you say it. If you can say it, you can play it, right? That's the secret to guitar playing, especially rhythm. And what you're doing there is you're fretting the A chord, you're playing the A, which is the root note, and then you boom, chicka. So it's just down, boom, down, up, boom, down, up. And then you go to the E. A, chicka, E, chicka, A, chicka, E, chicka, A, chicka, E, chicka. Keep practicing that till you got it. Once you got that rhythm, think of a train. Boom, chicka, boom. Once you get that, then it's just a matter of alternating the root chord, or the root notes, and fretting a different note as you play. So he laughed and kissed his mom and said, that's A, E, your Billy Joe's the man. Back to A. I can shoot as quick and straight as E anybody can. Back to A. And then up to D. And D, the alternate, or the alternating bass notes are going to be D, your 4th string, and your 5th string, A. And when you're playing your E major, your alternating bass notes are your low E and your A note. So A is A and E, E is E and A. It's the same ones. You just start with the E and go to the A, and then A. Same notes, you're just playing them in different order. And then the D chord, you're playing. Those are your bass, and so you're going to pick that there, and then you're just adding in the boom chicka, and you're just missing the chicka there, so add that in. He laughed and kissed his mom and said, down to E, your Billy Joe's the man. I can shoot as quick and straight as anybody can. Up to D. But I wouldn't shoot without a cause, I'd gun nobody on A. Right? But I wouldn't shoot without a cause, I'd gun nobody down. But his mother, and then you stay on A, but his mother cried as he walked out. Up to D, don't take your guns to town, son, leave your guns at home. So D, A, don't Bill, don't E, take your guns to town. And that's kind of the only thing there is you just stop playing, you just ring out the chords when you play it. Don't take your guns to town, son, leave your guns at home, Bill. And you just let A ring, and Bill, down to E, don't take your guns to, and on town, right on town is when you start the boom chicka on the A. Don't take your guns to town. He sang a song, his own, he rode his guns on his, right? Okay? I think that covers it. So as usual, I'm going to do a cover right at the very end so that you can play along. I'll count in, practice the chords, practice your boom chicka, listen to the song, and come on, play along. By the way, I should mention, if you have trouble singing it in a certain key, don't forget about the trick of the capo. I mean, if it's too low for you or too high, you can always just play exactly what I've shown you and just play the key to play it higher. A young cowboy named... It's so hard for me to sing at that key because I've been singing the other one, but if you're more comfortable singing it higher than the open A, go ahead and do that, capo up. But when you play with me, I'm going to be playing with just the open in the key of A. Okay? Let's get to it. Here we go. Don't Take Your Guns to Town by Shawnny Cash, the Man in Black. 1, 2, 3, 4. A young cowboy named Billy Joe grew restless on the farm. A boy filled with wanderlust who really meant no harm. Well, he packed his bags and shined his boots and combed his dark hair down. But his mother cried as he walked out, don't take your guns to town, son, leave your guns at home, Bill. Don't take your guns to town. He laughed and kissed his mom and said, you're Billy Joe's the man. I can shoot as quick and straight as anybody can, but I wouldn't shoot without a cause, I'd gun nobody down. But his mother cried as he walked out, don't take your guns to town, son, leave your guns at home, Bill. Don't take your guns to town. He sang a song his own, he wrote a smile upon his lips. Rode into a cattle town, his guns hung at his hips. He walked into a cattle bar and laid his money down. But his mother's words echoed again, don't take your guns to town, son, leave your guns at home, Bill. Don't take your guns to town. He drank his first strong liquor then to calm his shaking hands. Tried to tell himself at last he had become a man. But a dusty cowpoke at his side began to laugh him down. And his mother's words echoed again, don't take your guns to town, son, leave your guns at home, Bill. Don't take your guns to town. Well, filled with rage, and Billy Joe reached for his gun to draw. But the stranger drew his gun and fired before he even saw. As Billy Joe fell to the floor, the crowd all gathered round, and they wondered at his final words, don't take your guns to town, son, leave your guns at home, Bill. Don't take your guns to town.